I mean, like, it feels really cool to have your own company because, you're running around and sometimes you've got to boss people around, which I don't do very much, but it's only just me and my dad that basically does it. So, yeah, you're just like texting people, messaging, calling, making sure everything's on top of everything.
Hello and welcome to My Life, My Way, a podcast for young people with disabilities to share their story about how they're taking charge of change in their own lives. My name is Brittany Wilson, otherwise known as Britt. I use the pronouns she, her, and I am a lived experience person with disability myself.
This is the My Life, My Way podcast, brought to you by children and young people with Disability Australia as part of the Take Charge of Change project. We acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands of which these podcasts have been recorded and pay our respects to elders past and present. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Today we are talking with Alfie from Alfie's Amazing Recycling. And Alfie's going to be talking about financial independence and a bit about his own business that he's made.
Hello guys, my name's Alfie. I'm 16 years old, live down on the Gold Coast, very beautiful place. I love to collect bottles and cans and make a lot of money, and being able to do all those sort of stuff makes it easy to get some good stuff like your own Pokemon packs and everything.
That's really awesome, Alfie. Lots of young people get a job to save money, but you decided to start your own business.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a bit about what your business is and why you decided to start it?
So my business is to collect bottles and cans. You can collect off your family, you can collect off friends, you can collect off customers, and you recycle them and you get 10 cents in return. And that's been my money maker for a long time.
Do you have a particular goal in mind with this saving venture?
Yes, I'm trying to save up for Spain, but looks like the prices aren't coming down, so it's around about 7 to 8 grand. So I'm going to need to force myself to stop buying stuff and save.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That is a pretty wicked goal to have, though.
Mm.
What made you come up with that goal?
I've just been, well, as soon as I started high school, I was in Spanish and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be chilled. And it was chilled and I really enjoyed it. And they've been thinking about redoing the Spain trip. And ever since like going through grade 7 to 10, it's been like a bit of a hope for me to be able to travel around the world for a bit with the school. And that's been a massive opportunity. And now it's confirmed it'll be in term 3, so I'm very excited.
Oh, that's awesome, Alfie. That's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Hmm.
So thinking about all of that and how you're saving money and the awesome things you're doing, what does having your own money mean to you?
It means that I can spend it on whatever I want, but I have to hold myself back and not spend too much. Otherwise, we'll be getting low money, and that's what I don't want to happen.
That is very fair. We don't want to
Yeah.
be on low on money. So are there things that help you save and stick to your goals then?
Um, uh, I guess just my parents reminding me not to spend it a lot, and me just trying to remind myself not to spend any money that I shouldn't be spending it on. And looking at the app as well, like my bank app, that also helps me to track my money spending as well.
So regular check-ins from parents with encouragement and
Yeah.
actually keeping an eye on what money's in the bank. Having lots of money saved in the bank does look very nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Who or what supports you the most to understand business and money?
I guess my parents, they've been the main help of the company. Dad's always been driving me around to different customers' houses. I've just started riding my scooter to a certain place that's just down the road, and that's been pretty easy, collecting the bottles and cans from there.
Also a bit of independence there.
Yeah, self-independence is very important. That way you can be able to do what you need to do in the future and not just be lazy and.
how many customers would you say you have right now?
How many do you reckon? Three at the moment. Yeah,
That's really
three,
awesome.
maybe more.
Do you get a bit of a steady income from that?
Yeah, it helps a lot. It does.
That's good. Um, what my brother does, he goes and approaches like the footy clubs and things like that to see what they do with their cans. Have you
Okay.
thought about that idea?
No, but I think they might have their own way of sending their bottles and cans to the nearest place that they recycle to it. There's
Fair
always a
enough.
chance that you can like ask and, just
Yeah,
see if they're interested. Yeah.
yeah, very, very cool. It's a very great business idea.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for some other young people who might want to start their own business?
Just slowly start off small. Just take it easy, nice and slow. Don't go into it too bigly just before, you don't want to be running around when you're really young and you're running after people and, asking for money and everything. Just start it nice and slow, slowly work your way into like bigger plans and bigger advertisements, I guess, for other people to have a look at. And once you're there, you're there. And yeah,
That's some really awesome advice. Keep it slow and steady and find your groove.
yeah.
Um, so with all of this, what's it been like to be able to say you have your own business and does that feel a bit empowering?
Yeah, I mean, like, it feels really cool to have your own company because, you're running around and sometimes you've got to boss people around, which I don't do very much, but it's only just me and my dad that basically does it. Mum sometimes helps out as well. So yeah, you're just like texting people, messaging, calling, making sure everything's on top of everything, and yeah,
Okay, so you make your own calls and your own arrange your own pickups.
yeah,
That's really awesome, Alfie.
I agree.
Is there anything else that you would really like to say to the listeners about what this has been like and how to have some independence with your money?
Well, there's always like so many things you've, I was really young when I started out this business, and it was pretty much a long time ago. And it only just come out in the news that cans were refundable for 10 cents. And I was like, okay, maybe I should test this out. And look where it's got me now. I'm rich. I'm with money.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really great because now, like the spirit and wine bottles and everything, are 10 cents, it's just going perfect. I I highly recommend be careful about the amount of stink that you probably get from it. It is gross.
Yes, I've
Mm.
been garbage bagging up my cans because it's only just hit Tasmania this year,
Oh, really?
the 10-cent program.
Yeah, nice.
Before that, my brother was stock holding them and keeping them
Oh,
in the backyard.
how much did he have? Quite a fair bit, I'm gonna guess.
He did, and then his property managers went and stole them and discarded all of them before the 10-cent thing came in.
Oh, he must have been pretty angry.
Oh, he was. He was very angry because
Mm,
he had about 4 containers and at least 5 garbage bags
wow,
full of cans to put in.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
If you want to start off your business really well, I'd recommend like Dropbox and like, make a post of some kind, put it up at IGA or your local shopping center. And I got a few calls from that. And another thing with the 10 cents for change, you can also be able to book them from your house. The only thing is you have to have them in bags, like garbage bags and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like separate, like bottles in the other one and plastic bottles and cans in the other one. And yeah, it's
I
been a
didn't know
really good
that.
help. That way we don't have to like carry it all around in the car.
Well, that's really awesome, Alfie. Thank you
Yeah.
for chatting with me today.
Yeah, no
You've
worries.
spoke really clearly and you've, I think, given the audience a fair bit of ideas of what to do.
Yeah. Thank you, listeners. Hope you've enjoyed this episode and hopefully we'll chat soon.
The Take Charge of Change project received funding from the Australian Government, Department of Health, Disability and Ageing. To learn more about children and young people with Disability Australia or to become a member, please go to our website on www.cyda.org.au.